guys, it has been a couple of weeks. But anyways, I thought maybe we can just talk about anything because I'm tired of talking about problems and all that. So let's get our mind off of that, but still productive at the same time. Okay, well, I guess I can say some helpful stuff. So, people, there's a huge debate amongst people, an internal debate about whether this is a living beyond your means or is it not. And I genuinely believe that people are not living above their means. I believe that we are in a different time that we've never been in before. So I think a lot of, when people say it's living beyond your means, I think that for these times it's something that comforts rich people. I think that that is for rich people to say, oh well, these people don't deserve it because they live beyond their means. I don't think that's the case. I think that we have stumbled on some unfortunate times for the world, really, but I do not think that it's anyone's fault. And it's crazy. This is the crazy part. So, you have your life, right? And you make, let's say, 100K a year. But the prices of your mortgage and your bills and all that, they spike. So if you're not able to sell that expensive place, you're gonna end up on the street. You a lot for what people are going through. They can't pay rent for an apartment and sell a house. You know, so and those the people that live in the trailers, they have a higher chance of keeping their home than somebody who makes 10K, 100K. But the way the math is working, a couple years ago when the prices were 30-40% lower, how could you perceive in the future that this would happen? Even if you had the money then, it's still a lot, and back then the standard of living was different. So when we have stagflation, everything going up. Stagflation is when the cost of living is going up, employment is going down, or it's not moving. So it means that a lot of people are not living the lifestyle that they're accustomed to. Anyways, you gotta, if you want to survive, you gotta start cutting costs now, because guys, the electricity bill is gonna go up, air conditioning, all of that is surely gonna go up. So remember that if it's a subscription that you don't use, you should probably cancel it. You should probably be as stable as you can. But the problem is that most people aren't. Most people don't have the means to run out there and prepare. But the homeless rate, it's pretty bad. You have a lot of people living in their vehicles, and I ride a lot of Uber and Lyft rideshare, and a while ago I used to not like talking to them at all, but but I think right now people just need someone to talk to, so I talk to people now because it's so important. Sometimes you take human contact for granted, but try and take those headphones out and have some type of civil conversation, guys, because your mental health will only get worse if you're not interacting. And I know how much energy it takes out of us, but you gotta interact. But yeah, in lighter news, ladies, I have some information. Okay, so hear me out. Male podcast, those alpha male podcasts. There, some of them are pretty lit. Some of them are pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie. But the problem with it is they cannot behave for very long. They can't act right. They're gonna say something that's gonna really upset you. So, it's more like a challenge. But sometimes the stuff they say is it makes sense, but like I said, they can't act right. So, remember that. But it's not even that, you know, you're trying to change their aesthetic. You wanna hear what they have to say, right? But you know, when you're making great flavored jokes, you know, but the content was lit though. But I can't do that because, you know, psychologically I can't. I don't think any woman can. But ladies, if you want to challenge, you watch that stuff. Some of it's lit, but you know, it'll hit, some of the stuff will hit you and it'll hit you hard. So watch as much as you can. I don't know. It's just something different. But yeah, that's what I got today. I just have a little something. Maybe I'll be back sooner than 9 months. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to get on and say hello. So I'm gonna get my day started, and I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys talk to someone. I hope somebody makes you smile. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.